What's up, y'all? It's the 6th of May, 2025. I'm just gonna sit here. This is my new little Johnson. It's not what it is though. It's my new little Johnson JG 610 R 3/4 size. Got it yesterday. I strung it with nylon strings even though it's a steel string guitar. New to me. Used guitar. That high E might drop a little bit. I had to put it on and off a couple times last night. Really, I had to put it back on after it came off a couple times last night. But yeah, man. These strings are used. Before they were on this guitar. So, yeah. I think there's this question that some people have. If you know anything about Evan Strong, which is me, or In the Image Clothing Company Music, which is 1/4 of my company, In the Image Clothing Company, I think a lot of people might wonder if I actually know how to play guitar, because I say so often that I'm an amazing guitarist and that I'm going to be a professional guitarist. And then maybe you've heard clips of me playing or seen me play In the Image Clothing Company podcast intros where I just play for like a few seconds. And you might not know if I actually can play. Well, I can. Not to be prideful, but I can. That's why I say that. That's why I say it, dude. I say it because I can, okay? So, anyway, this is kind of mostly just a little introduction to the new guitar. His name's Red, the little Johnson. I haven't done anything to him, no adjustments whatsoever besides putting strings on. Crazy things with nylon strings from Evan Strong, dude. I've been saying it, and yeah, sometimes I do some pretty crazy things with guitars, dude. So, little introduction is really the point of this video here, and pretty guitar, man. Little pretty guitar. Definitely. Very nice guitar. There's some stuff inside it. Actually. So, yeah. Ah, yeah, it's a good guitar. It's a really good guitar. So that's what I'll make this video as of now be. Yeah, this thing was used and it's just so nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna baby it and try to keep it looking so pristine, but it's great. It's really great. So there you go. I might put something like one of these photos as, you know, something for In the Image Clothing Company music to have a, like a actual proper photo, you know, with my current guitar, where you go see In the Image Clothing Company music at this time. Okay, so there you go. Me and this little guy, man, are now going to be hanging out. on In the Image Clothing Company Music. Check us out. Okay, 1/4 of us as a whole in the Image Clothing Company. As you know, if you know, allowing the human body to work through clothing. In the Image Clothing Company Poodles, another 4th, and In the Image Clothing Company Podcast, another 4th. Discussions on the gospel of Jesus Christ. And here we are, dude, hanging out. I think it was episode 110 of In the Image Clothing Company Podcast. I titled it, I Feel Like Myself Again, because I do. The last year, especially, but the last few years have looked crazy in my life. And it has been such a ride. So, documentations, right? Episode 114 of In the Image Clothing Company Podcast is titled In the Image Clothing Company and Evan Strong are One. It's basically just a documentation of my life. Awesome clothing available, dog products available, standard purebred, registered poodles available when, right? So, yeah. I've got a little guitar now. Again. This is my 21st guitar. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Here to stay in the Image Clothing Company for the life of Evan Strong, at least. So, thank you. In all ways that I could. Yeah, bro. All right. Cool. And again, we say it because it's cool. I'm a guitarist, brother. What, you thought I was joking about it? Setup's more important than practice. I haven't had the right tools in a lot of the cases. So, the nail situation is a whole thing too right now, brother. And I'm playing like this. So, what's up? All right. I feel like myself again. And I really do. I told my mom last night when I first showed her this thing, walked in the house and I was like, Ma, you know, and showed her the guitar. And I was just saying, and it's just the case, I just feel like myself with the guitar in my hands. And I feel kind of out of place when I'm not doing the things I'm supposed to. But it's been a lot that's not really my fault in ways. And I want to make sure and take accountability for all the things that are. But there's been a lot that wasn't really my fault. That just has been a lot of things that I've had to learn in the meantime. Not quite having things in the right place, or not quite having the proper things, or just having other things in my life be set in place before I was ready to do what I need to do as far as the reasons why I'm actually here on this earth. Yeah, I just interlocked my fingers and that's gross. Yeah, anyway, that's the case, that's the point. There's an episode of In the Image Clothing Company podcast titled The Greatest Battle. Music, okay? Context, that's what that's about. Me and guitars, never battled with anything never battled with anything quite as much in my life as playing guitar. So sizings, setups, right? That's really why this is 1/4 of our company, is to give information on that, right? The neutral body, just allowing the body to work and playing guitars. Right? So it's been unreal. I founded In The Image Clothing Company on the 23rd of September 2024, and since then now 3 other sides have been added to it, so there's 4 sides as a whole, and I've been tossed around all over the place. It's been such a ride. I think a lot of people who know me at this time and who have known me through this time are probably just wondering what in the world is going on in my life, but time will tell, okay? A lot of people don't see what I'm really doing. A lot of times I don't fully know really what I'm doing, but I'm praying through everything and I'm being guided by God. And it's just apparent, and it's just happening because things are just happening. So yeah, I've been through a lot, brother. Little Johnson JG 610R 3/4 size. So, I'm a musician. There's actually an episode of In The Image Clothing Company podcast titled I'm a Musician. Yeah, I am. I'm really good at it, dude. Don't take my word for it, right? Don't believe me, but I'm back at it, okay? Back at it with a cute little guitar. So, there you go. Okay. Cool. Probably use one of these screenshots, quote unquote, right? You know, grab one of these photos from this and use it for like the main display image of In The Image Clothing Company music, probably. But also it's just a pretty guitar, and if it gets scratched up, it gets scratched up. It's meant to be used and played, right? So here's some documentation on how it looks the day after I got it used. So, okay, there we go, dude. Yeah, full-size guitars are too big for just about every human being on the earth, okay? I've said it, I'll say it, I stand on it. That's where we were founded, under In The Image Clothing Company. Guitars, in a lot of ways, are what led me to be able to found In The Image Clothing Company at all, and understand how the human body works, have my body be transformed, mostly through clothing, but just everything we do in our lives. A lot of it stemmed from guitars. So there you go. So there you go. Yeah. So there you go, okay? Today's the 6th of May, 2025. A lot's changing in my life. Not in any kind of way to even focus on for anybody, other than I've felt stagnant for a couple years, 3 years, give or take, but I haven't been. And things just have looked a little weird because that's just how it's been. And again, things are just what they are when you can see what has happened and how I've been transformed in all the ways that that has been the case. Sometimes life looks ways that we wouldn't think that it should if things are quote unquote happening when we think we know what's going on or how things should unfold. And the gospel of Jesus Christ, we call it the paradoxical gospel of Jesus Christ. And it's backward. A lot of things just don't make sense if you're looking at it from a worldly perspective, and those are the things that make the most impact, change, transformation, and growth. So I'm doing all I can to be used as the example, and there you go. Okay, so thank you. We'll have standard poodles. Yeah, I mean, we have our breeding program, right? Purebred standard poodle puppies to come, but just about everywhere I will go will be with a poodle with me. I'm not making some claims, all right? So just I'm just kind of giving some context on what's to come, some things I've been told through revelation. So yeah. 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 You know, I see this sticker or stickers like this on guitars just get left on there for the life of guitars. I mean, I'm not judging others. I'm just saying I've done it as well. I might take that sticker off just for the sake of, doesn't need to be there. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it right now. Documented. Even if the guitar gets scratched up a little bit by me doing this, right? Also, I was totally going to just throw all the sticker away, but it's kind of just breaking up into basically nothing. Just make this thing look clean. As far as taking this sticker off, at least. I don't know how much I'll call this guitar by name, but its name is Red. I said that, but I've had a lot of guitars, and there might only be one other one that I've actually given a name besides this one. So, and that was my last guitar before this one. Dude, poodle parades are gonna be fun, man. Look up under InTheImageClothingCompany.com. Check out the information for each individual event that we have, but poodle parades, right? Where we get together, purebred, standard, mini, toy, any size of poodle and or poodle mix. The only breeds allowed at In The Image Clothing Company's poodle parades, but they're gonna be fun, man. So, yeah, no other dog breed allowed, okay? You will be asked to leave. It's our event. That's our rules. There you go. The sticker has been removed. Okay. So, thank you. Music to come when it does. But yeah, I love this thing. It's unique. Definitely very unique. Because when I purchased it yesterday, I was like, this thing's got steel strings, and I'm Evan Strong, and I play nylon. And they just went right on with no problem. I just tied knots in the ends, put them down in the holes, put the bridge pins in, and then I just strung them through like I'd be stringing up a ukulele. Well, like I'd be stringing up a steel string guitar. It's the same thing. So, okay. Thank you.